What's good, YouTube? What's good, Supreme World? It's your boy Dre Supreme back with another reaction video today. And you see what we got. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Golden State Warriors. Coming into this game, Minnesota leads the series up 3-1. So yeah, we're back in Minnesota for game 5. And let's see what we're going to get into. So you know what we do. We're going to inspect, we're going to dissect, and we're going to break it down because that's what we do on this channel. So without further ado, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and make sure you guys follow all my socials. They'll be in the description below this video. So let's get into this video. Alrighty, let's get it. To start it off, we got a lay-in by Rudy Gobert. Golden State got to come out aggressive. Still no Steph Curry, as you can see on the floor, which is like a terrible loss for them. Julius Randle been playing out his mind, smiling, getting his love for the game back after being traded by the New York Knicks. As Trace Jackson Davis tips the ball in. Out to Mike Conley with a fadeaway three. That's tough. Julius Randle sizing up the mismatch. He said, I could take him. He can't guard me. Who is this chump? Trace Jackson Davis. Draymond Green with a lefty layup on our 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. Anthony Edwards throwing up his signs per usual. We know what he does. Out to Brandon Pajewski, who's been having a horrible shooting slump. He sinks the three. Julius Randle out to Naz Reid to Jaden McDaniels. Wonderful alley-oop. Using his size, his 6'10" frame to catch that alley-oop. And Draymond penetrates with Jonathan Kuminga to cut the lead down to 3. Jonathan Kuminga for 3 again. Steve Kerr, you see what happens when you play Jonathan Kuminga, like, right? I hope everybody sees this. Jonathan Kuminga has been coming into the game with high intensity energy and giving his all to a team that hasn't been playing him. But I'm not going to say nothing anymore. I'm not going to say anything anymore because it's really sad at this point. Okay, Jonathan Kuminga should be a star, like a bona fide star on this team at this point. He's been playing with Golden State for probably the last 3 to 4 years. Like, why is he not in the starting lineup? Like, what happened to Jonathan Kuminga? I know he got injured. I know things happen, Steve Kerr, but we have to play Jonathan Kuminga. Okay?
The last game and then again tonight, just wanting to be
Dante DiVincenzo out to Rudy Gobert with an amazing pump fake. They cut it back into a 4-point lead. Oh my God. Wonderful pass by Dante. Great acquisition from the New York Knicks. And he's showing it. He's proving what I'm saying out loud right now. Jimmy Butler creates the contact on Naz Reid for the and 1. 6-point lead by Minnesota with a steal by Dante DiVincenzo. Woo! Dante DiVincenzo, get yourself a highlight. Running the break. Dunks it on Buddy Hield. Wonderful. We loving it. Julius Randle giving body. Lays it in with his lefty. Amazing basketball. Jimmy Butler with his signature fadeaway mid-range shot off the dribble. Ant for 3. Ant-Man, man. He's been on a tangent from 3-point range all year long. Shout out to Anthony Edwards for developing that shot. That was a crazy tip in by Naz Reid to help the Golden State Warriors. Rebound by... Woo! Wonderful rebound by Kevon Looney to a driving Jonathan Kuminga with the amazing dunk. Anthony Edwards to Mike Conley to beat the shot clock. Violation. Wonderful steal by Brandon Pajewski, but it doesn't go in his favor, obviously. Where Rudy Gobert with the amazing slam. Draymond Green on the opposite end for 3. That cuts the lead down to 6. Yo, it's tough to beat this Minnesota team. They know that they're smelling the blood in the water. It's the second quarter. Julius Randle giving his nice little dance. Steph Curry not liking it at all, shaking his head. Said that should be me doing that out there. Randle running the court by himself for the and one. Talking to his people in the crowd. It's tough for Golden State. Brandon Pajewski cuts the lead down to 12. It doesn't matter. Mike Conley increasing the lead back up to 15. Anthony Edwards tossing it to Randle, out to Brandon. Right to, oh my God, ball movement. I can't even talk now. They all sharing the ball at this point. They're all sharing the ball. Oh my goodness. Jaden McDaniels doing what he does. Using his 6'10 frame to slam it in over Jimmy Butler. As Brandon Pajewski finally finding his tucks from 3, giving the Golden State Warriors some minutes. It's tough, man, for Steve Kerr. When you don't have a center, you know, these are the things that happens. Like the Minnesota Timberwolves, who's been playing like this all year long, especially at the end of the season, they beat the Los Angeles Lakers because the Los Angeles Lakers they didn't have a center to guard Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle and Jaden McDaniels. This is a wonderful lineup. Chris Fitch using his size against both teams, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, to capitalize and take advantage of the mismatches as they should, cutting the lead out to 14.
Spencer up there for the rebound.
Jonathan Kuminga for 3.
And Kuminga hits a 3.
He's been truly special all series long. When he plays, he's been truly special. As Anthony Edwards drains another 3. Wow. And here goes that man, Jonathan Kuminga, beating the third quarter buzzer beater to go into the fourth quarter. Who is that? Quentin Post hits a 3, cutting the lead down to 18 as Julius Randle puts body into Rui Santos. Doesn't matter at this point. Moses Moody sinks a 3. We haven't seen much of him all series long. But as he comes, okay, Moses Moody giving some good minutes off the bench. Anthony Edwards. Look, this game is real slowed down for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Minnesota Timberwolves, they've been jogging, playing in slow motion, and getting buckets on the Golden State Warriors. Truly amazing. They know that they come into this game and they about to end the series. Moses Moody off the screen. Wonderful play designed by Moses Moody. Another one of their shooters that haven't been showing up as of lately. As Anthony Edwards showing himself, putting another 3 where we just saw he's 5 for 6. As Jaden McDaniels runs the break off the steal, using his size to complete the run. Steal, miscommunication, out to Rudy Gobert. It's tough, man. Minnesota smelling the blood in the water. As Brandon Pajewski trying to keep his team in the series with the lay-in. Brandon Pajewski with another lay-in. Tipped out by Jimmy Butler for the tip-in layup. Oh, my goodness. Bro, I can't even talk anymore. It's just ongoing for Minnesota. Out to Julius Randle with the reverse lay-in. They smelling the blood in the water. Jaden McDaniels still with the ball again. Back out to Moses Moody. To Jonathan Kuminga for the putback dunk. And 1. Brandon Pajewski playing aggressive this game. We like to see it, but it may be too late for the Golden State Warriors. As Minnesota lead the lead by 14 points, blocked by Anthony Edwards. Wonderful defense as the Minnesota Timberwolves complete the series to go into the Western Conference Finals. Truly amazing to win and to end the series in 5 games, the same way that they done the Los Angeles Lakers. Truly amazing to get a break, moving in themselves into contention into the Western Conference Finals to potentially face between the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Denver Nuggets. Goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't even talk. Man, it's high energy. I'm over here giving a lot of energy into this video because this video is truly amazing to film. Let's get into this box score, though, just so we can conclude this video. 121-110, Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the series off 4-1 against the Golden State Warriors, just the same fashion that they did against the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've been clearly the best team in both series. Anthony Edwards leading his team into winning the series. Rudy Gobert, Mitch match all day. Jaden McDaniels guarding the best player on each team. And also Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid, Mike Conley, the whole team, man, been playing truly amazing. Let's get into this box score. Minnesota capitalizing in this Game 5 victory, shooting 62% from the field as the Golden State Warriors shot 43% from the field. Not enough, clearly, not to win this game. The Minnesota Timberwolves turning up their team a notch from 3, running the break. Like, we've seen it all for the Minnesota team. They've been playing wonderful in all areas of the court. Shooting the ball real well, shooting the 3 real well, shooting 41% from 3 to Golden State's 28% from 3, and then going to the line where they shot 66% from the free throw line to Golden State's 70%. It's really surprising, like, as Golden State's, they rebound the ball so well against this team at their size as well too, and Minnesota still wins the game. You know, like, it doesn't matter. I know that this is not like a big difference of the rebound differential, but like, as I always say in all my videos, the rebound differential really determines the outcome of a game sometimes, especially when the 3-point differential is not that marginal. But then again, this is where we have to look at right here. The field goal percentage that Golden State shot was terrible in comparison to Minnesota. Minnesota had their home crowd behind them. You know, the intensity was rising. They was running the break like no tomorrow. They're playing wonderful defense, as we saw in the highlights. Truly amazing. This is an amazing video, truly, right here. They were passing the ball. We're going to get into a statistic that we really don't talk about, but they shared the ball. You saw the love being spread all across the floor by Minnesota. They finished with 36 assists as a team. Truly amazing. Oh, my goodness. The turnover ratio. Minnesota turning over the ball 21 times to Golden State 17 times. They conceded 26 points versus 21 points on Golden State's ends. And the fast break points. Truly amazing. It doesn't look like much, but the fast break points truly is a game determiner, because when you get a fast break points, usually the intensity of the arena, it goes up. You know, the fans start cheering more. The players get into the game more. So shout out to this amazing game the Minnesota Timberwolves played, scoring 16 points off the break versus the Golden State Warriors 7. And as we can see, the largest lead of the night, where Golden State only led the game one time in the beginning of the game, and then it got real marginal around the second quarter and the third quarter, where the Minnesota Timberwolves sparked a big run, and the largest lead being 25 of the night. Crazy. The largest lead being 25 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alrighty, as we move over to the box score, we're going to start off with the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green finishing with 10 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, shooting 4 for 11 from the field, 1 for 6 from 3, and 1 for 2, splitting his free throws down the line. Trace Jackson Davis finishing with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 for 1 from the field. He didn't get enough minutes. He didn't get enough playing time. He didn't get enough touches. What can you really say about that? It's tough for the Golden State Warriors without Steph Curry. Alrighty. Jimmy Butler, playing and doing what he could. Him finishing with 17 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 4 for 11 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, and 9 for 11 being aggressive from the free throw line. Alrighty. Buddy Hield finishing with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 for 9 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, which is not like him at all, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Brandon Pajewski stepping his game up, him having the high. He finished with 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, shooting at an amazing shooting percentage, shooting 11 for 19 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, and 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Here goes Jonathan Kuminga. Him playing 32 minutes. He might as well started over Trace Jackson. I keep on doing that. Him starting over Trace Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga is finishing with 26 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, shooting 11 for 23 from the field, 3 for 9 from 3, and 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Wooey Santos. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so I just say Wooey, Jway, whatever it is. Santos. I'm going to call him Santos. He finished with 2 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 1 for 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. Quentin Post. We saw that 3 that he hit in the highlight. He finished with 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 for 4 from 3, 1 for 4 from the field, which is ultimately the same. Moses Moody, he came out the bench finally, given some good minutes off the bench. He played 12 minutes, finishing with 12 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, shooting 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-pointer, and 4 for 5 from the free throw line. And shout out to Pat Spencer. He finished with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, shooting 1 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Alrighty, moving over to the Minnesota Timberwolves. We got Julius Randle with another huge game, finishing with 29 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 13 for 18 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3, and making 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Jaden McDaniels finishing with an amazing game, by the way. He's been playing amazing all series long, so I got to give him his flowers. Shout out to Jaden McDaniels using his size, defending the best player on the team, being Jimmy Butler in this series. And when Steph Curry was playing games 1 and 2, he was guarding him as well too. It's crazy. I think Steph Curry probably only played in game 1. I think it was game 2 as well too. Alrighty. Jaden McDaniels finishing with 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. Crazy stat line right there with the 4 steals. Crazy. 6 for 14 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, and making a pair of his free throws. Rudy Gobert finishing with 17 points, 8 rebounds, 1 block, 8 for 9 from the field, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Mike Conley stepping up this game. Amazing stat line. Finishing with 16 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. 5 for 7 from the field, 4 for 6 from the 3-point line, and also making a pair of his free throws. And then Anthony Edwards being the star cast, being box office, being the man that he is, finishing with 22 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 8 for 15 from the field, 5 for 9 from the 3-pointer, and splitting his free throws, being 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Naz Reid. Naz Reid finishing with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, shooting 3 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, and making also a pair of his free throws. Dante DiVincenzo. We got to talk about this brother right here, man. Dante DiVincenzo laying it all on the floor this game. Dante DiVincenzo doing it all, scoring the basketball, finishing with 13 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. Magnificent stat line coming off the bench, giving great energy all series long, shooting 5 for 7 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, and splitting his free throws down the middle, shooting 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker playing 14 minutes. They really he didn't even have to play. Him finishing with 2 points, 2 assists, 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Magnificent game. I think this is like probably my most favorable video that I filmed, because the intensity of the highlights. The Minnesota Timberwolves came out. They played amazing in both series, but especially this series. They came out. They really gave Golden State the business. They was running the break, playing wonderful defense, making it tough for Jimmy Butler, making it tough for Brandon Podziemski to even score the ball. Like amazing. Once Steph Curry went down, we knew it was time. What it is. Once Steph Curry went down, we knew what time it was. Minnesota, whoever they play next between Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder, it will truly be an amazing matchup. And I can't wait to see who it is, because both teams are really good on the other side. Whether it's going to be Oklahoma City or whether it's going to be Denver Nuggets. It's going to be a great Western Conference Finals that we're going to see, and I can't wait. So if you guys made it to this part of the video, I appreciate you guys in advance. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button right now. Do it right now for me, and I'll appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow all my social medias, which will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.